Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
exactly how we do it.
who do y'all see? Who do y'all see? Well, let's say we don't give it to Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins. Who would win it? Who would you want to see have the belt? Start off with.
Xavier Woods. I would want to see Xavier Woods, but I could see them giving it to Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. I mean, I would say either Drew or Shinsuke. Shinsuke is still hot like fire. You could put the belt on Shinsuke, and Shinsuke can give you some really great matches, man. And the fans still love Shinsuke Nakamura.
I think the
We
biggest
also
thing that we gotta.
we forgetting somebody. The Maharaja. And his new
Jinder
two
Mahal.
counterparts, man. We have Indy Shear, who just came up from NXT, man. Three big bulls that's going to really make an impact on the main roster. You know about one of these guys at Indy Shear, Beer, Mr. Everything. You discovered him last year, I believe.
And I would have won if I didn't slip on my bootlace. I would have won.
You slipped out the ring on your bootlegs when you were laid out.
Yeah, I slipped on my bootlace when he went for the Vader bomb. I slipped.
Do we have that clip? Do we have that clip?
No, we don't have any clips. No, we don't have any clips. No.
I will find it, and we will talk about it. We'll do Mr. Everything's greatest hits.
Greatest get hits.
Greatest getting hits, yeah. Oh man. One other person that I'm excited to see, man, you got Gunther and on the Red brand, man. He brought Imperium with him. LP, what do you think about Gunther and Imperium being on Monday Night Raw? We ain't even talk about Gunther being in the main picture. Gunther could very well be in that main picture for the belt.
Yeah, I was actually saying that too. I think I was gonna say Gunther, but Gunther had to lose that belt first. So it's a matter of somebody beating Gunther. I would like to see Gunther not get beat and Gunther be like, "Here, take this shit. I'm done with it. Now I'm moving on to this belt." Like that would be so gangster for him just to give his belt up and be like, I got bigger fish to fry. And he goes and he gets in a tournament. Cause like that would give some of these other stars something to fight for. And I don't know. I think Gunther, if we look at who's the top three people that's over in Raw right now, Cody, Seth, and I would say, would y'all say Gunther is on that level, or who else is on that level of them two that's over with the crowd?
It's definitely Gunther and Brock right now.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Is he on Cody and Seth?
I think Shinsuke has to be around for a little while for the fans to just kind of remember. Truthfully, I think the fans are starting to forget that Shinsuke is that guy. He hasn't been there in a very long time.
On Monday Night Raw, man, he had a great reception coming to the ring, man. I think the fans still know who Shinsuke Nakamura is, man. And he is an absolute legend, living legend in his own right. But Shinsuke Nakamura can be a real player and a real competitor, man. I would love to see Shinsuke and Gunther go at it.
That's that comeback pop. You know, you always get that pop when you come back. But I wouldn't mind seeing Shinsuke could take the belt off Gunther. I mean, like somebody has to take the belt off. I want Gunther to go for the belt though, but I don't know if Gunther ready yet though. That's my only thing about Gunther. I don't want them to rush it. I don't want him to be another star that pushes too far. But I don't know. I think a lot of people between Seth and Cody, I would rather see Seth win it than Cody. But I think Seth deserves to take that belt off Roman if you really want to keep it a buck. I know it ain't gonna happen now because they made sure that it won't happen. But I think that Seth would have been better to take the belt off Roman.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment.
Well, let's think about it for a second. In the past, they've had to where they've done the draft, and they still did a trade after the draft was done. So I could see something like that happening to where Seth Rollins goes down to SmackDown in a trade situation where they say, okay, you give us Seth Rollins, we'll take such and such. So I could see that happening for Seth Rollins to go and chase Roman for the belt. That would make it very interesting. And we've seen superstars get drafted back and forth during the draft. So we could turn on SmackDown on Friday and see Cody Rhodes standing in the middle of the ring and say, "Yeah, I got drafted. During the draft, I got double drafted, and now I'm here on SmackDown." Those things can happen, and then you got to think about those free agents too. They can go wherever they want.